How's it going, everyone? Yeah, I got a Keurig here. I didn't turn the camera on to do a teardown because this is a brand new Keurig that was left over at the store with water in it, and you all know we don't have any heat over at the store, and it was below zero and single digits for a couple of days, and it froze. I didn't know how bad it was. Today when I went over to pack and ship, I put water in it to make a cup of coffee, and the water just pulled it down through the reservoir, went up inside, and it started cooking it, and the next thing you know, it just started puking water all over the place, all over the floor and that. So I didn't turn the camera on because I figured I'll take the cover off of it and look at it, and it's just going to be all shattered inside, just all froze, and reservoir puked and everything. And I brought it home, and well, it's kind of strange. All of the tubes in it are silicone, so they'll take being froze, they'll swell up and then thaw. So when I seen that, I figured, okay, well, where the hell is the water coming from? So I put water in the reservoir again, put it on top, plugged it in, and it started draining the water out of the reservoir and going up into the chamber to heat, and then the next thing you know, it just started puking water all over the bench here. And I'm looking and looking and looking, and I cannot find where the water was coming from. So I laid it on its side, and well, when it was running, I could see it dripping right down off of the heat chamber down onto the wires here. And so I turned it on its side after I shut it down, and if you look right here, it looks like it's separating right in through there. When I laid it on its side, the water just come pouring out of here. You can see it's still wet. So after seeing that, I figured, okay, now we got to do a total teardown to see, I don't see anything busted. So I don't know, maybe it froze and bent, and we can get it straightened out and get it resealed up, and it'll work. So I figured, okay, I'm going to turn the camera on now, and we'll see if we can't fix this. Like I said, I didn't turn it on for the teardown because I just knew I was going to pull it apart and everything was just going to be shattered inside, and it wasn't going to be worth doodly squat doing anything with it. But now we have a chance that we might be able to fix this. Thing is trying to get this thing apart. I mean, we have to get down all the way to here to get that heat chamber out of it, so we can take the screws out of the top of it and see what we can come up with. So we're going to have to pull the circuit board out of it. I took pictures of the circuit board for all the wiring, and from what I could see here, I think this top will come off. But I see some I see it clipped here, and there's a couple of screws too that I had seen. There's one here, and was there one on the other side? You can see everything's still soaking wet. Yeah, there's one buried, there's one back in there, and I think we can get the circuit board out of it, get these screws undone, get the hoses off of it, and I think we can get the top off of this and get down to this and hopefully pull it out completely and try and do something with it. Now the circuit board there's two clips in here that you have to push in, and then you can get the circuit board loose, but we got to get all the wires off of it. And the teardown wasn't the hardest, because when it was sitting over by the garage, it fell over and the top blew off of it and broke one of the tabs. And I saved the tab, so if we do get it working, here it is. I can epoxy that back on, and the top will stay on just fine. Its coat was pretty easy too. There was just clips. Take all the screws out, and there was a couple clips all along the outside. You could get the clips undone, and then you could pull its coat off of it. But now what we got to do is I'm going to get you set up, and we're going to see if we can't get this thing tore down without destroying it any more than what I did when it fell over and when it froze. Alright, like I said, I took pictures of it, so of the circuit board, so at least I have those little clips hang on. I think so. Let's see. Fingers are a little sore. One good thing phones are good for, that's taking pictures of stuff before you pull all the wires off of it. Where's that there's little clips on these terminals. Looks like most of them, you could get them put back where they belong, but it's all these down here. They're kind of self-explanatory because of what we got. Got a poop tube on it. That's where you at? That's this little guy. Ooh. That's what I was afraid of too, is this silicone really clings. There we go. Let's see, that little poop tube goes to that little chip right there. I wonder if that's where the pump, part of the pump. Huh. Wonder what that's some sort of pressure trigger. Alright, now let's see, we have this guy's got to come off. This little one here. Brand new. Never even dawned on it that, you know, it would freeze, because mine out here in the garage, my Keurig, I leave it on all the time, so the water is always hot in it, so it doesn't, you know, there's no chance of it freezing, because if it gets too cold, you know, it just heats the water up. And the reservoir is right, you know, sitting right here. So with it on and heating in there, it always keeps the tank warm enough. You know, so never even dawned on me that over there that it would have froze. How hard is that to take off? Will that come up off of there? Okay, well then, instead of fighting with it up there, we'll just pull the hose off of it. Now remember, it goes on the inside and not like that. Yeah, I still got a pod in it. There. I think we have one more poop tube to take off, and that's this one right on top of the chamber itself. This is the one that pushes the water up to the pod. Okay. Now, let's see. We can figure out how this top comes off. Clip there. What's that gonna do for us? Not a hell of a lot, huh? I gotta get my nothing along there. Yeah, sure. Looks like I got one screw left. Now, this top ready to come off. Let me soak up a little bit of water here. Right there's got to come off. I gotta find a place to put this. There. Okay. Cool, huh? How's that? Yeah, of course, it's nut and bolted too. I see there is two screws here that I think are, that just hold that whole thing down in there. And okay, I'll stay there then. Okay, which wires? Have that one. Red one, this red one, right here. That one. Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on. There. What else? We got one more hose. Yep, you can see it. I have another wire or two. Two more. That's okay. That one's good. Sure, that one's crimped. This black one, that'll come up. Well, it's not a wire nut, that's a crimp. Alright. We'll cut that one. We'll just have to put it together then. Okay, give me a minute and I'm gonna get this dried off a little bit here. Alright, let's see what we have. I'm thinking it's gonna be trashed. That there's going to be no fixing it. And then again, we will find out, won't we? Okay. Aha! Looky there. That's a nice silicone O-ring. Fits right down around there and then just seals all along there. And we may be able to flatten this out and get it to seal again. But that'll be for tomorrow. It's getting late. Time to go in. You remember how that went on? You remember how that came off of there? Didn't even pay any attention, did we? Okay, there's two locating pins. Should have marked it, huh? It looks like it. Now will it go the other way though? No. Won't go that way. It'll only go that way. Okay. I'll pick this up tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get our Keurig going again. All right, it's the next morning. Why can't a guy flatten that back out so it seals up again? You know, it's just a rubber O-ring, but I'm really surprised that it didn't bust this plastic. Now it's heat resistant anyway, so you know, whatever it's made out of, I don't know if it's plastic or not, but whatever it's made out of is pretty stinking good. A lot of lumpies on my makeshift anvil. Let's see if we can't. I can keep it flat. Mainly right around where the screws go. You know, if kind of wonder, you know, how much of this stuff gets thrown in the dumpster because of, you know, stuff like this. And if we can fix it, you know, you're saving something from the dumpster, the landfill. Even though it is my own fault, but I'm sure it's happened to other people too. Oops, make sure. Remember, the red goes down towards the bottom. Now let me see if I can sneak in there under that bracket. Now I may have to work on that a little different. Let's see. We got our wires. And that let me work. There, I think I can get to that one. Now I got two of them. And that looks like that's about where it's the worst. Geez, can you fit in? I don't think that won't fit in there. I need to get those humps down. Probably not. That'll work too. In fact, that worked better. Pretty flat. Alright, where's that? There it is. It goes on just like so. And now there's actually a gap where when you push it together, it is squishing that O-ring again. Pretty. Oops. Oh, I need seems like I got it pretty flat. I do have a nice straight edge here. Looks like that whole surface on the inside will contact that O-ring now. Looks good. Do believe we might just get it fixed. Oh, I need to set them in my toolbox for right now. Okay. Now, you remember which way that go up like that? Or did that? Yeah, it did. Yeah. If not, somebody will tell me. Or we'll find out. Or did it go like that? think it was right along with that green one. But I don't remember it being that tight. Yeah, sure. Usually, yeah, that's one of those little fuses. Usually those are pinned under that. Yeah, we're going to put it on like this. I can get it back under there. I do believe if I loosen up that one, yeah. Take a look at him. He's not, no cracks in it. Let's see, that big pin, or the 3, go right over. So. Okay, you get the idea. There she is, all put back together. Hopefully that's gonna do it. Too much junk up here. Now we got to start fighting with this thing with a stupid cord. Let's see, this, oh, that went down in. Let's see here, and there's the 2 screws that hold it in. Now let's see if we can remember how all this crap went together. Now you know I'm going to have this thing up out of here probably 3 or 4 different times. I don't think all this stuff went down through. Where's that? Yeah. That one. Let's see, up there. So let's, I think most of this went down this way. because this goes to there. I remember fighting with all these wires, and getting them down through here, or getting them out. I think that one, I guess one too, goes down through. Did that one go down through, or did that one stay up top? Pin. There's the other, here's another pin. Yep, like so. Okay, got her all put together enough anyway, so we can test it and see if it works. We need our control panel, which goes right in here. And put that down so I can. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put a pod in it, because I'm confident it's going to work and not leak. Okay, got our reservoir here. Let's plug it in, make sure it doesn't go on us. Okay. Let's put our reservoir on. Enough. And it's powered up. It says add water. Alright, let me add a little more water to it. Alright, let's see if we can get our add water light to go out. Okay. That one out. Hear it pumping the water in. I don't see anything gushing out yet. So far, so good. Yep. Our water level went down. Let me see our water. Yeah, it's going to say add water again. So it's got to fill up the whole inside. Alright, so far so good. Let me get some more water for it. Alright, I went ahead and put some more water in it. Our add water light went out. We can hear it. Hear it cooking. I just put a wire nut on that for now until we make sure if it works, then we'll make it positive or permanent. And in case somebody forgot to take a picture, give you kind of a close-up of the board so you can see where all the wires go. Most of them are self-explanatory, these ones and those ones are, but these are the ones that you gotta, that are kind of those are the ones you need to really make sure where they go. She is heating up. I don't see any drippy drips. No drippy drip. Now you know I'll have to lift up that. Okay. Okay, the lights didn't come on. Let me get you back up in the stand. Aha! Then our lights come on. And we will push full cup. Listen to it complain. But no, I do believe we got her. Cool. So you're pulling the water out in the reservoir and putting it back in the heat chamber. All right, cool. All right, now we know it works. I'll make this connection permanent again. Or hell, I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave the wire nut on it. And I can tuck that out of the way in case something else ever happens. It's already on here. Nothing wrong with wire nuts. But now we need to, we'll get it put back together the rest of the way and we can finish up. I'll go ahead and I may go, get in there. I may go ahead and fast forward and you can watch me put it together the rest of the way. Alright, there she is, all done. I got the tank, the top on, lid. I don't even know if these have model numbers on them or anything. It's a Keurig. But yeah, that was a nice fix. We didn't get into any electronics, but we did get to see what happens to them when they freeze. And you can see that they're not too bad to fix if they freeze. If nothing breaks, you can just kind of straighten things out and get it put back together, and it works fine. So that's good. Well, now I know better. This one will stay at the house until we have heat over at the store. That way we're not I'm not doing this again. Might not get so lucky next time. It may break it. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it for you. And you know, if you're looking for a Keurig, you want to buy a new Keurig, go to Amazon. Use my link down below and you can order a Keurig from Amazon and I'll get a tip from Amazon for sending you there to buy a Keurig. Or anything else you want to buy. You don't have to. Whatever. All right. So I hope to see you on the next one, and I hope you really enjoyed this one. Until then, see ya.